Hey everybody. Can anybody hear me on here? Everybody. All right. Let's go ahead and go through the motions here. There is a light down there. Okay. Okay, so the doorknob's broken in this one too. What I'm trying to look for is discrepancies from the video to the real life deal. Now, I heard rumors that the dummy finger is used as a key somehow, and that there's a lot of rooms here that really don't serve any purpose, but we're gonna... a fucking dummy finger. What I'm trying to also look for is, you know, the way that they have this set up in PT is that the menu had secrets as well. So when I'm looking through my inventory, is there any significance to that? Alright, so I don't want to get up there too early because then the phone rings non-stop. Alright, now the dummies are looking at me. Okay. And sometimes the dummy will pop up. There it is. That's the fourth dummy. Now, as you notice, these don't actually move. But this one, and I'm kind of curious to see if the one downstairs that pops out towards the end of the demo does. Any case, I'm gonna have to get the tape anyways here. So let's go ahead and get this over with. Alright, there's the bolt cutters. So guys, if you're just tuning in here, I've learned some new information about the dummy finger, is that it could be used as a key. And that there's something hidden in the actual menu itself, similar to what PT was doing, where they had one of the secrets hidden in the actual menu. So I'm trying to figure that out. It was just some stuff that I read over on Reddit, but we're gonna try out some different things. I was able to find a glitch upstairs where the door actually opens. Right up in the attic basement, but when I looked through the door, there isn't anything in there. So we're gonna try to cover all possibilities here. See what's going on. Get the lockpick, get the axe, start swinging it around a little bit. From what I've heard, is that the axe really doesn't serve really any purpose, but the dummy finger does, and that's what we're gonna figure it out. So watch a lot of. So we're gonna look around here. I know the 5 ghost spots as well. So we're gonna take a look at some other places that I've seen other YouTubers not really spend a lot of time. We're gonna look around on these sides.
This new guy, I'm not feeling it. Again? Just don't be surprised if we have to make a change. New plan. We do a walk through the inside first, then we shoot the intro.
It's hard to get this ghost to pop up over here. There she is. Wow. Man. It's like only the second time I've been able to get that. Okay. Alright, so got the first ghost. I've also heard a rumor that you have to trigger all 5 of the ghosts. And, that's really hard to do on just one playthrough. And this is the first playthrough. So, we're going to figure out if that really has any significance or not.
Get out of the way. It's locked.
Alright. Excuse me.
After you.
Alright, we gotta turn around here.
Why are we in hell this time? Do you ever prep? What's the prep? Shitty house, spooky sounds. Ooh, is it haunted? Fuck me. I was an anchor,
Weekend sub, Pete. Not anchor.
Let's go ahead and pull this real quick. Let's go ahead and unlock the axe for us later.
What's the story, Andre?
Abandoned farmhouse, missing family, foul play suspected. The usual.
Alright. Of course, nothing in here.
3 years.
Clancy, get a shot of this.
And the door's shut. Usually the second ghost falls up right here. This is where it usually pops out. I don't think that it's going to pop out now. You have to be at a certain spot. Enough to where you could turn around. And it pops up right there. Alright.
Oh, shit. Glad I had my shots. Although, this would make a great backdrop. Andre, what do you
Third
think?
ghost usually pops up right here. Spin around. And it'll pop up right there to scare the shit out of you. So that's the third one.
Andre! Clancy, you see where Andre went?
The ghost usually pops up right there as well. See if we.
Unbelievable.
Oh.
This is the last time I worked with that guy.
All right. There's another one
They come and go,
that pops up right here
cameraman
too.
like you, Clancy, you stick with me.
Right here is usually where she pops up, right around the corner. So we got 2 of them. We're not going to be able to get all 5. Yeah, her head will stick out down here. Now, he'll just stay derelict down there until I come and get him. No mannequins, nothing like that. We're just going to... What we're trying to do is just look for some discrepancies here. Anything that's going to give us any more information that we need, or that's going to be a little bit different from what we see when we get out of the video itself. Alright, so let's go ahead and continue on. It's the dummy finger route. Nothing there, of course. Yeah, the dolls aren't hanging up. Okay.
What the fuck was that? Did you hear that?
Alright. Yeah, I fucking heard it.
Andre? Where the fuck is he?
The last spot that the ghost pops up is when you go into the secret passage and you turn around while you're walking down the ladder. She'll be standing right in front of you as soon as you turn around. And so that's the 5th one. I don't know if there's any significance of getting all 5 of those. Alright, let's take a look
You gotta
here.
be fucking kidding me. Alright, new deal. We find Andre and we go. I mean, fuck this show.
Usually she'll pop up right there. There's also a room right here on the left, and I've tried to shimmy against the wall to get to it. But it just glides you right into his body. Alright, so now that we got this out of the way, I'm gonna dash you against the stones. Let's go ahead and put the fuse in. Alright, so Ghost Dad hasn't come out of here yet. We'll get the axe. Alright. So, at this point, this is where we kind of gotta start, looking off the beaten path to see if there's anything different. Because, I've been watching YouTubers come on here, and this is where everybody gets stuck, because this is the turning point where you get to pick your endings here. So I could go back to the underground passage where it has the key and use that, and that sets that turn of events. But usually a little mannequin will pop up right here, kind of setting the tone. Let's see here. I've tried hitting the meat before. So we're going to check upstairs to see if that the door will glitch. I've gotten it to open up once, and I've probably done this about 10 or 15 times. And you can't hit these mannequins down like you can the other ones, the one that was here earlier. So even if you try, nothing's going to happen to them. Alright, so let's go ahead and hit the stairs. So before the phone rings, we're going to take a look around real quick, just to see if anything's changed. Welcome to the family, son. Oh, how did I manage to get items assigned in the D-pad? So what I did was you just hit square, and you can maneuver them like that. I don't know if there's any significance, but I've heard that there's something in the menu that is similar to like PT. Yes, I do know how to assign items. You just hold the square button, and then you can just kind of really assign them anywhere you want. So like I can assign the video to the down square. There's got to be something in there, because it seems like a very underutilized utility. There's got to be some sort of significance. Yeah, no problem, Scott. I've noticed that none of the people that I've watched have used that at all. So I don't want to get the backdoor key yet, because then once I get the backdoor key, it sets up the door to open up in there, and then you can actually see the ghost dad. So we're just gonna take a look around here, see if there's anything anything new. And I really want to figure out, I don't know if there's any way that you could use the stove to melt that down. I mean, it looks like, you know, it could be just the tip to screw into, but it almost looks like you could use that like it's made for a key. So the memory leads to a path. Also, if you listen to the phone calls up here, it also says memories lead to the truth. And, you know, things can be deceiving. So it's almost pointing you in the direction as if, you know, you need to find more information in the VHS videotape, because that's technically in the past. It's a good possibility. So when I come in over here, sometimes this door will be open. And when I've looked in here, I swear I've went around each corner and there's just nothing. It just looks like an empty, like, open barn space. There's definitely there's like a wall. There's wood in there as if that it was made out, but there's just nothing in there. Now, I haven't tried the newspaper. Where is that located at again? Isaac? Is it in the video? Then, of course, you can always, you know, do the phone and then, you know, back up and walk out like so, but that's been considered a glitch, and then it ruins the game. It's in the VHS in the kitchen. Okay, we'll take a look. Because we can always stop the video midway through, so we don't have to go through the whole thing again. Alright. Just taking a look around. I always felt like that this area there was something in here that was overlooked. You know, because you have there's a lot of 7s in this game. As you notice, there's 7 dolls here. I've always tried to glitch this to see if the door opened up or not. Yeah, I've seen the one out the kitchen window. You kind of gotta do like a spin around, and it has to be at a certain time when the guy passes you, when he's talking about getting stuff on his foot. You just kind of spin around, and then it pops. Door in the phone room. No one's gained access to it. You know, I'll tell you what. You know, also on that theory, I've heard of a secret passageway over here because there's a light that shines through, and it's right here. So if you look real close, you can kind of see light passing through, whereas on the other sides of the walls they're not. Maybe see how it kind of lights up right there, but on the other walls you can't get. Well, I guess you can, but well, maybe not. Can't get it to do it on this. So there's been a theory that there's light pass through here. But again, let's take a look at the VHS lead, though. I'm kind of interested to take a look at that newspaper and see if we can get the rest of the ghosts, because we managed to get 2 of them. Right, yeah, her head pops down. Like right when he's walking through. You gotta kind of be looking down, and then you gotta look up and then see her. She'll just pop real quick. Alright, so we'll take a look here.
Who? Where did you find this guy? Hey, I only work with professionals.
Seen the one on the first run through over here to the left. You gotta just kind of chill right here.
I don't do ADR.
and then she'll just pop.
This new guy? I'm not feeling it. Again? Just don't be surprised if we have to make a change.
She's usually right there. But we got her on the first playthrough, so I don't know if she's going to be here again.
Walk through the inside first, then we shoot the intro.
Just like we always do. Just try to say the show's name this time, okay?
No
But we're going to try to get the one that's right into this door.
Another worthless fucking shit. Happy?
Ecstatic.
I don't know if if there's certain things that you have to do. I know there's a certain positioning that you have to be in, where the location of these two are compared to the location of where you're at.
All right, let's go.
I'm just freaking.
Get out of the way.
It's locked.
Yeah, I've seen her in the storage room before. You got to really look for her. So I think it's right here where you turn around.
Why are we in hell this time?
And she usually pops up right there. Her head's looking at you.
Shitty house, spooky sounds. Ooh, is it haunted? Fuck me. I was an anchor, you know?
Ah,
Weekend sub,
good
baby.
point.
Not anchor.
What's that?
Nothing.
So right here is where she pops up. So you kind of got to like turn around like this,
What's the story, Andre?
and then she'll just be right there.
Missing family, foul play suspected. The usual.
How long did you say this place?
And then the other one is right here. Her head will be fucking
Get a shot of this.
looking right down, upside down.
So, Hillbilly Joe and his family go missing.
Not hillbillies, the Bakers. Jack and Marguerite Baker.
All right, we're gonna take a look around at some of this shit.
A lot of bad rumors about their son, Lucas. Bad seed, apparently.
Get the lockpick. See if we can use that for anything else.
No, I should have worn
I'm
my
kind of interested to check out the house a little bit more once certain things happen to see if
Glad I
there's
had my
anything
shots.
new.
Although,
You've never seen the ghost, really?
backdrop.
I guarantee you. I usually get the one on the stairs really easy.
Andre?
So I'll see if I can grab her real quick. There's a total of 5 of them on here. One of them's right here,
Clancy, you see where Andre went?
and so I always got him by just kind of spinning around, and her freaking face will be right there. Ah, I missed the cue.
Where is he?
She's usually right there,
Fucking believable.
and then she's sitting right there,
That guy.
and then if you kind of go around here,
They come and go, but
and she'll be right here as well.
you stick with me.
Okay, so we're gonna let him do his thing. All right, so I believe it was Isaac. You told me that the newspaper's right here. So let's take a look at this. There was something right here that somebody zoomed in on, where it talks about the the events that happened at the bayou. And somebody zoomed in, took a screenshot, and zoomed in all the way, and was able to read the entire article on there. So if you can find that on Reddit, there's an actual article right there on that little section that kind of tells you exactly what happened. It explains the backstory between their son being, I think he was just born with some sort of deformity. That's why you see at the very end where that thing stabs the guy in the back, that's definitely the son, and that there was a mysterious disappearance 3 years ago. So kind of gives you a little bit of backstory on it. And then you notice that the door's been closed. It actually closes on its own if you look at it long enough once the other two exit the room. So there's really nothing you can do about keeping that open. But that second ghost, this is the scariest one right here, is where you can see her freaking hanging down. Her face is right there for like a split second. Freaking almost shit my pants. Yeah, you got to stand at a certain spot. Like you have to rush in and then stand close enough, like right here, and then boom, she'll just pop up and just make you dump a load. Yeah, I heard about that too. But the noises, you know, I mean, I know that PT used a lot of, you know, sound cues to help differentiate, you know, what was going to happen or where you needed to be at. It was that obscure. I mean, I consider this the lazy man's PT, so I just don't assume that they're going to be thinking that in depth. But you never know. Well, Scott, hopefully we can change that. I'm sure that I'll probably go through this one more time here to just kind of see. But, I mean, to kind of show you the spots again, if you want to do this on your own and play it yourself, the first one's right outside of the front door. You have to kind of run in front of them, and then you'll kind of see them on the patio. You know, you got to be kind of looking towards the door and then just cut right to the left, and then she'll be right there. And then the viewers that were here earlier seen me catch two of them. The second one is right here. You'll get in front of them, you'll stand here and just turn around, and boom, her ass will be right here, just freaking upside down, fucking giving you a stroke and shit. Third one is right here. Way to trigger her is you wait for him to come to the this and say, hey, you know, this will be a good shot. And when he says that, you just stand right here, just do this 360, and boom, her face will be popped up right in front of you. And then when he starts looking for him, the other sighting is right up here. She'll be upside down. It just depends. Like, I don't know how, like, what exactly procs it. It's different every time. Sometimes I can get, the most I've gotten, and I've played this dozens of times, I've gotten 4 of them. Just gotten lucky. I've managed to get all of them except for the one that was on the first one, the deck. So when I got it this first playthrough, when I just started streaming, I was really surprised by that. I was like, oh shit. Couldn't believe I got it this fast. She'll be standing right here on the steps, and then there's one right here. Well, she'll be stopped up. You have to really look for this one though, and then the last one, we're getting ready to come to it.
What the fuck was that? Did you hear that?
Yeah, now you know the spots. So I mean, you can kind of just look for them, and you can go through, and you can stop the tape at any time too. So you can just say, or you can just go to options, stop the video, and just, you know, go about your business in the real world. You know, Trill, that's a good question. You know, I've thought about that too. I've went up here, and I've noticed that was definitely out of place. It almost is like a signal to get you to listen to the sound cues. Is what it makes me feel like. It's like, hey, you know, really listen to the sounds of what's going on, because it really doesn't have any other significance. And with the cryptic messages that you get on the phone where it says, look in the past. Yes, there's 6. Sorry. I know I've said 5 several times, but yeah, there's 6 in total. But that's the only thing up here that really stands out. I mean, everything else is pretty much the same, other than the headphones. So the trash, the garbage, the pails, and everything, all the same. And it doesn't seem to be any advantage on putting those items on like the quick slots, because it really doesn't make any significance. Like, you have to wait for an X to pop up for it to be able to interact. You can't just interact with something just because, is what it would seem. So let's pop around here.
What the
We're
hell?
gonna see if we can try to get the last ghost. All right.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
So right here is where she's at. So you turn around, and sometimes she'll pop up right there. And her legs will be right over here. Wow, really, Scott? Holy crap. That's pretty impressive that they would put something that intricate in here, or that cryptic, to where somebody could actually, you know, to where they would think that people would be able to get that. But I mean, there's wilder speculations on here. It's really crazy how deep the rabbit hole goes on trying to figure this out.
Need a nice hero shot of me coming down the
So this is the last spot. So
you
generally she'll be standing right there. So we'll stop the video there, and we're gonna look around. And at this point you're fine as long as you, I mean, you can, I mean, I've gotten as far as picking up the key in here, putting it in the door, and then not actually going out. But if you accidentally run against the door, you just automatically open it. And so I've, you know, inadvertently ended the game on accident. So I'm trying not to click on any of the things. Really? Huh. I mean, everything's in 7 in this game, so that I'm not surprised. I know it's been used on here before, but you know, I haven't. It's just, you know, everything's in 7s here, and this room seems to be the least explored out of all the ones that I've seen on YouTube. Like, no one really comes in here for good reason. There's really no reason to come in here, but you know, this is usually a room where you'll hear some noises of people walking up overhead. And I've never been able to stumble on getting this door open to see what's inside. But I have done the one upstairs. Yeah, it's definitely their deformed son. Yes, it leads to the kitchen direction, but I'm assuming the logic behind that is that it goes down into the basement. It's like the back way to getting into the basement. I haven't heard that, but this is the door I was talking about. I've gotten this to glitch open before, and you can see it's just a vast open space, but it's been built out as if you can look in there. It does. I have glitched this open before in one of my earlier playthroughs, and all it is just open space, almost like you would see like in an empty barn. There's just like wood like this on the other side, and that's it. It's just a vast open space. And I've, you know, crouched down and looked around and hit this hundreds of times thinking I can open it up, you know, to no avail. But it definitely does open sometimes. Let's see if I can glitch it open again. So you can look at the picture. We're watching this from the helicopter. If you see all the brush that was outside, it's really amazing that they were able to get a clear picture of this place. No, I have not seen that one open up. I know that I've not seen it. I've tried. Somebody told me that, like, if you look in the VHS, that the handle is like it's actually turnable, so you can turn it. But I think I think that's just. I've tried it. I've looked at it in the VHS mode. It's still broken. So I haven't, I don't really, I think that lead's kind of dead. But as soon as I pick up the key, the guy comes straight out. And I've never tried actually, like trying to run up to him and hit him with the axe. But maybe that's something I could try. I mean, it's worth a shot. I'm just going to try to freaking run as fast as I can when I get the key. So there he is. And he's instantly gone. Jeez. I mean, it doesn't matter how fast you get out there. And the good thing is that even though you got the key, it still doesn't... See, now you're starting to hear crap. And a lot of the action's coming down here. Like the cans will be rolling, and then once you go through the kitchen on the way in there, he's going to throw the mannequin at you again. But back to the door. Back to this door, it's believed that this is the door that leads down into the basement. And, you know, again, there's some theory, too, that there's some light that comes through here that you can somehow... There's somehow a secret entrance right here. All right, we're going to go upstairs and see if there's anything different that's happened. The phone's still ringing, of course. It's going to ring nonstop. And see, these boxes are always replaced. Even it doesn't matter how many times I smash them. And, you know, back to that one theory, the headphones are gone. So, I mean, that's one thing that is different in the video than it is right here. You know, in pseudo real life is the fact that those are gone. It makes you want, you know, gives you the analogy that you should be listening to more. You know, I thought about that too. I even thought about maybe using the stove because it mentions that it's made of cellulose, and so it's almost like where it wants you to melt it down. It's almost like where it wants you to melt it down to where it's an actual key. Because if you notice, none of the mannequins, on any of the mannequins, actually have hands, but it's made for a dummy. You know, it's not technically made for the mannequin itself. It says it's made as for a dummy hand. So I don't know if it's a prosthetic hand that it's talking about, what it's made for, or what. Because none of these have arms that you can actually do it. That's what we're trying to figure out, Brittany, is figure out what this dummy finger is supposed to be for. Because I know there's a lot of YouTubers out there, a lot of people on Twitter that are saying that the axe really doesn't have any real practical use other than smashing the boxes and the mannequins, but the finger does have a use, and that was from one of the developers that Maximilian Dude got a hold of at RE7 that was able to tell him. So there's a practical use for it, but the thing about the finger is that for any items to interact, it has to have an X button on there. You can't just use items on random things because it doesn't interact. You know, similar to when you have the lockpick and you click over here, there's an actual way to interact with it. The wires, what they're talking about is this stuff right here. They're talking about the cords. So, like, follow the cords. What does the cords mean? So the cords will run up here, and they run to the top. And then you can also follow them up the stairs as well. But there's also a light switch. People said that there's significance of using the celluloid finger over here. I mean, I've tried it. That's true. You're right, Scott. I mean, it wasn't entirely. I mean, they're trying. They're trolling people. You know, they're getting a lot of hype out of this game, and rightfully so. I mean, this is definitely going to help them out later on with pre-orders on this game because now everybody's just, you know, on the bandwagon with the first-person deal and the VR. Yeah, and I was thinking the same thing. Like, it's actually made for, like, a prosthetic hand, not for the dummy itself. Or, not. I mean, it's not really considered a dummy. It's a mannequin, you know? And Makes me think that he's using it, but if you notice though, when the family man grabs you, he's able to clench, your clothes and form his hand into a fist to punch you. So I mean, it's really hard to do if you have, just a regular prosthetic hand. If that makes sense. I mean, because if he had a prosthetic hand, how would he be able to grab you firmly to freaking sock you right in the face? Oh yeah, they did a hell of a good job. I mean, they took a little bit of the spice from PT and just expanded upon it. They seen that how well that generated hype, and they're like, hey, let's just copy the same stuff, and just put a different packaging on it. You know, I when I first started really getting into this and kind of jumping up on the hype train to figure this out, I thought that maybe using the celluloid finger on here was going to make a difference. I mean, obviously, I kind of feel like it's ridiculous now, but I mean, it would be fun to think that you could combine items and things like that, But again, I've also heard that there's something in the menu as well that there's a secret in it, like, because nobody's really using the menu, and like PT had a secret in the menu where you had to look in the options and you could see that secret little brain piece to be able to finish the picture that's in the hallway. And so, but none of the hot items actually work when I click on them. So up, down, and right, they really don't serve any purpose. They're just, how you doing, Lewis? Glad you could join us. We're trying to figure out, just like a million other people here on PlayStation Land, on what the dummy finger actually does. And we're exploring all possibilities. I mean, I've been able to figure out what triggers the family man, so I mean, we're safe to explore. I mean, he's not going to attack you unless I pick up the phone, and then at that point you're just having to glitch your way around by backing into everything. I haven't heard any theories on that, of it being like an alternate reality, but I know that a lot of the cryptic messages that you hear from the phone, and you like to listen and to go back to the past, and like, the memories hold the truth. So it's almost like telling you to keep going back to the VHS tape, and that the answers are going to be there. Yes, you can. And I mean, I'm thinking that we have to go back to the VHS tape and see either maybe catching all the ghosts on there, or there's some sort of significance with the VHS tape. You can keep grabbing the lockpick as many times as you want. Yeah, his commentary is pretty entertaining.
Where did you find this guy?
Give me a break, please.
Hey.
I've even looked over here too to see if there was, if there was anything over here on the side area, because I don't see anybody ever like coming back here.
This new guy? I'm not feeling it.
I mean, you can get way back here too, which I thought was really interesting.
Good plan. We'll walk through the inside first.
I mean, look how far you can go back. I mean, that's pretty crazy.
Just try to say the show's name this time, okay?
No problem.
No, You can't put the axe back in the drawer, because when you open the drawer, there's nothing in here in the past. Oh, Mark did? I didn't see his commentary of this. I just noticed that you could go way the hell back here. No, you can't find the fuse in the VHS. So the first ghost is usually right here. It'll usually pop up right there. It might be because we already found it earlier.
Get out of the way.
It's locked.
No, I mean I've looked at it,
After you.
trying to see if there was any sort of significance. Some people were talking about the Morse code stuff, but I really didn't notice.
Shitty house, spooky sounds. Ooh, is it haunted?
All right, let's see if we can get this ghost over here to.
Weekend sub, Pete. Not anchored.
What's that?
Nothing.
What's the story, Andre?
Abandoned farmhouse, missing family, foul play suspected. Usual.
All right.
How long did you say this place has been abandoned?
3 years.
Really, no difference here other than
Clancy,
the ghost
get a shot of
locations.
this. Let's make a great cutaway. So, Hillbilly Joe and his family go
All right, so
Not
there's a lot.
hillbillies, the Bakers, Jack and Marguerite Baker. And they were quiet, not backward. A lot of bad rumors about their son, Lucas. Bad seed, apparently.
I know, right? Yeah, it's pretty crazy, and I just noticed it, you know,
I should have worn my good shoes.
like 3 days ago, and just seen people doing it, and so I thought I would stream it to,
Glad I had my shot.
you know, see if anybody else out there in the community,
Make a great backdrop.
you know, had any ideas, and so we're just kind of, you know, putting our heads together to figure if we can be the first ones to figure this out, because there's tons of people looking for this.
Andre! Clancy, you see where Andre went? Where is he? Unfucking believable. This is the last time I work with that guy. I mean, producers, they come and go, but a good cameraman like you, Clancy?
Yes, I have. It won't let you. I've tried. I've kept my eyes on him the entire time, and all he does is just walk from here into the other room, and it just looks like he's just lackadaisically walking in here. But it won't let you go past this point. It's like an invisible wall. So, like, I'm just pushing around here, just pushing on this invisible wall, and just watching him go in there, you know, helplessly, watching him get himself killed. You know, and I've seen other YouTubers do that too, you know, where they've broken the dummy and they've seen little spots where they try to use the dummy finger. But the thing is that, you know, the finger attaches to a hand, and I haven't seen any hand appendage. You know, you almost think that, like, since it keeps on referencing it's made out of cellulose, that you could maybe microwave the finger or somehow melt it down to be able to reveal a key somewhere. But even then, you know, with the key, you know, where does it go to? I mean, the only other doors are the ones that have broken, you know, doorknobs on it anyways, you know. So is it really a key, or could it be something else? Or could it lead, I mean, it's almost got to be to the point where you have to hook it into something to lead to a secret passage. I mean, if there's one secret passage here, there's got to be a way for you to be able to get down in the basement. Because when you go down to the basement, you see that there's a door on the left-hand side of Andre when he's standing there. And, you know, I've tried to shimmy my way through it, and there's just, it just kind of like pushes you into Andre's body.
Andre, where are you, man?
I'll take a look. As soon as we stop this video, I'll look under the pantry to see if there's anything in there. I mean, I really you gotta look in the nooks and crannies here, just because, you know, that's how people found the lockpick, is just by looking at everything.
What the hell?
And I'll show you the door,
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
because this is where the fuse would be, and the table's not even
All
there.
right, new deal. We find Andre and we go. I mean, fuck this show.
Yep. So, like, what we'll do is, see, it's right there. If you look real close, there's an area over there. What I think is crazy is that when you actually get to the body and it falls down from you, the family man comes from the right. But where the hell could he possibly come from? I mean, look how tight this space is. But there's an area right there which makes me believe that that door that's where the dolls are hanging out leads down to the basement, and that's the only way that you can get down there. You know what I mean? So instead of freaking just running right into him, I'm gonna go back up. If I could just take all of the wood that I've used to break, or of all the wood of the boxes that I've broken with the axe, I would have enough to be able to make a ladder, that's for sure. So we're going to take a look around here, see if anything's changed, because I've never looked through the house after going down to the pit. See, because here's the door. You know, and it's perfectly placed to go down to another compartment down, you know, it leads down into the basement. Because if you look down, you know, that's the only way that that door, or where that door would lead, would be down into the basement. You know what I mean? I mean, unless it led over to the left, which would mean that there's some legitimacy here to the secret compartment theory of it being right here. But again, you're not really able to see much. I know, right? I mean, everybody and their brother's trying to figure this out. You still keep hearing noises and stuff too here. The ghost on the videos, man. Right, right. It was almost like he was dragging him into that back room. But the ghost in the videos, I mean, you know, that's a good question. I mean, if anybody else wants to expand upon that, you know, because really the story focuses on the, you know, the parents and the son, but it really doesn't focus on a daughter because it's clearly a woman. I mean, it could be a legitimate ghost of one of the victims that came through, and the other three are real. You know, where you know obviously the family man's real, but the mother and the son, the deformed son, are real. But I mean, it could be an actual legitimate ghost that's kind of somewhat intertwined in this. I can take a look. I don't think so because it's not. There's not a padlock there. It's just chained up. Let's take a look to see if we can use it on that. It's kind of weird because like there's not really a padlock. It's just kind of, or well, maybe that's a padlock. I don't know. Yeah, guess that is. All right. But again, it says it's used for simple locks. Right. Yeah, when you grab the key, you'll start hearing stuff banging around. You know, you'll hear the cans moving around here in the kitchen, and then when you come through this area, so you hear that? There's a lot of freaking noise happening. You know, I've hit a lot of the paintings on here just to see if I could get any reaction out of them, because some things do react to you hitting it, like the boxes and the mannequins. I was thinking maybe if I hit a painting, it would knock it down and there would be something behind it, or you know, there would be some sort of significance. Yeah, I'll see if I can do that. turn it all the way up here. Alright. Is that better, Ark? Alright. Alright, good. Maybe you guys will be able to catch something that I'm not able to see. Alright. So, again, no difference. The doorknob's the same. It's still busted. Only opens from the other side. So, it kind of blows away the theory of being able to pick that with the lockpick. Can't do anything with the piano. You know, nothing really has changed. I mean, I've hit this painting several times with the axe. Nothing happened. He's just still standing here like an idiot. I do know that, like...
What is it?
See, there's that room right there. And if you look over here to the left, it goes back there a ways. I mean, there's definitely some area that it goes back into. And it looks like it actually goes a little bit further to the right. So I'm trying to see whether or not if that's an area that you can walk down from that upstairs room and walk down to, but it seems to be more over here on that left-hand side. But as soon as I get past this little pillar right here, it's going to push me right into his body. All right. So like I'll try to back into it as like a glitch, and it'll just swing you around right into him. And see, he comes. Oh, okay, I see. So he's actually coming from that back room. Fucking dashing my ass against the stones, huh? Alright. So the phone's still ringing. Obviously nothing we can do here. Alright, let's go to the kitchen here. So... people have been talking about this pantry here like there's a shadow underneath it. Yes, I have, Brittany. I've actually gotten it to open up before. And I've looked in there, and it's just an empty space, and it just looks like a barn space. You know, there's nothing really in there that's of any significance. It doesn't look like you can even discard these items, even if you wanted to. Oh yeah, for sure. And the painting in the corner over here. Patrick, is this what you're talking about? Yeah, and I heard that's just a glitch too. I mean, I've answered the phone and then backed my way out of it, and everybody just tells me that it's all it does is just break the game to where there's no way of beating it. So that's not technically what you're supposed to do. One on the right. Okay. So this painting right here. Right. Yeah. I mean, there's got to be some sort of way that you can interact the finger with something, whether it be the stove or some way to melt it down or to interact it with a hand or something. Yeah, I was able to turn the faucet off. Well, we can take a look. I mean, can't really get over here too well. Across the window. Nothing in the cabinets. What secret room are you talking about there, Whiskers? The one where the door glitches up in the attic? Yeah, we're gonna figure this out. Alright, we're gonna go upstairs real quick. So you can fuck... Alright, DC, what do you mean? Change settings how? No, I've tried. Which painting is that there, Patrick? Alright, we'll try it out. Let's see if we can get this to glitch. Change the brightness to what? To the highest setting? Because that's where it's at. Alright, so kitchen corner over here. Yeah, the light right here. You're talking about this passage that people are talking about, that this is a secret passage, correct? You'll see symbols on the wall. The lowest settings, okay? Alright, well, it's worth checking out. Didn't open. Alright, let's go to the lowest settings. You said you'll see symbols on it? Yeah. Oh. Well, let's go ahead and increase this up again here. All right. Okay, so we know that when we answer the phone, we're gonna be screwed because other than me just backing up constantly to keep him from freaking getting me. There's also a deal with the mannequins here where if you come up here early, this center mannequin will be gone and it'll be put right here, right behind you. And then it actually is, you're able to knock it down so where you can get behind it and then get to where this is at. But I don't know if there's really any significance to that either. Look at the man's right hand and count his fingers. All right. Let's take a look at the painting that's in here. Well, you can't really tell. Well, Steven, on the title, man, I had it on as a question mark. I was hoping to get people in here so that we could all figure it out together. Yeah, you're right. There is no other place that light seeps through is that, that's out here in the kitchen. It's another... Oh, it is? So where does the center one go? Because it disappears. Because this is the area where people were saying that there's some sort of hidden door just because of the light. The left hand, or the one he's got his arm around. Well, we could check it out. Well, it looks like 4 fingers to me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, wait a minute. Is that his thumb? On which painting? I've cut through a lot of them on this playthrough. Yeah, you really can't tell. Be really nice to be able to get down there somehow. Yeah, the painting is kind of obscure. The pinky's right there, but what makes you wonder is like, is that the thumb, or is it maybe the finger between the pinky and the middle finger that's missing? Who knows? All right, we'll take it. We'll go back to the kitchen. He looks like a freaking hobo that walked in there. I mean, seriously, the house has been abandoned for 3 years, yet he's able to freaking like still be the exact same size, unless they're just eating everyone that comes through here. Yeah, it really is. But I mean, there's supposedly a way cast shadow on the cuts. All right, we'll try it out. He is pissed. So you can dual weld this sucker. Maybe, I mean, maybe if I freaking try to hit some of these boards while dual welding it, we'll do some significant... I don't think so, though. Really? Surprised I haven't been able to get this to glitch again. Just freaking knock this whole damn house down. Oh. Well, shoot. We still haven't figured out, though, what the finger does. I mean, that's got to have some sort of significance somewhere, but there's nothing to interact with it, is the problem. You know, there's no real place for you to actually to use it, you know, logically. I mean, you can't put it in the microwave. You got a freaking perfectly good crow in here. It's taking up space. Well, obviously it's not for that. They're eating some meat. Yeah, maybe. It's freaking Gabe's fault. Alright, take a look. See if we can... If there's any significance with the ceiling fan. Apparently I can freaking smack... I can hit it. It's the strongest ceiling fan in existence. Oh, man. It depends. I mean, I like all kinds of music. I mean, I like, freaking... I like Disturbed a lot. I listen to a lot of, 80s hair bands. Yeah, that's true, Scott. I just want to know why everything's so resilient to an axe strike. I mean, come on. Like, that lamp right there. I mean, seriously. It's crazy. So we're going to try the VHS video again. We're going to see if we can find any of the ghosts, and maybe we missed something. Well, dubstep's alright. Alright, let's see if we're missing anything in here. Something that maybe we would have,
Where did you find this guy?
overstepped.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm always listening to 80s hair bands. I mean, I do like dubsteps, going to clubs every once in a while. But I mean, I like all kinds of music.
I don't do ADR.
Yeah, I know. I'll try that arc. I mean, I've tried looking over here too. Just now that I've got the brightness up, I can kind of see a little bit better.
New plan. We do a walk through the inside first.
So like this side goes back pretty far, but I don't think there's anything back here of any significance. It just kind of goes back into some brush. Yeah, I heard that too, Sam. I heard that this has no significance to it whatsoever, which makes you believe that there's something more to this to get out of it if this isn't even going to be in the main game. Yeah, I know, but how many boxes? Well, I can't get to the attic from here.
Are we rolling? All right, let's go.
Yeah, you can crouch in the tape.
Get out of the way.
It's locked.
After you.
See if we can catch this ghost.
Why are we in hell this time? Do you ever prep?
There she was. Did you see her?
Prep. Shitty house,
Holy shit.
sounds. Ooh, is it haunted?
I mean, thumbs up if you've seen her. Holy crap, she was there for like a split second.
Can't sub, Pete. Not anchor.
What's that?
Nothing.
Yeah, I'll try the box ideas if I can find any here in the tape.
Abandoned farmhouse, missing family, foul play suspected. The usual.
How long did you say this place has been abandoned?
3 years.
Get a shot of this.
It's definitely worth trying. See, the door's already shut.
So,
I guess we can
Hillbilly
try
told
it.
his family go missing.
Yeah,
Not
Scott.
the bakers.
The freaking
Jack and
ghost
Marguerite
is
baking.
literally like
And they were quiet, not backward.
there
A
in
lot of
like a
bad
split
rumors about their
second.
son, Lucas.
All right, so I'm gonna show you where he goes.
Ah, shit.
So like right here, invisible wall. There he goes.
Oh, shit. Glad I had my shots.
All right, I'll try it out. Let's go see if I can push it all the way down.
Backdrop. Andre, what do you think? Andre? Andre! Andre! Clancy, you see where Andre went? Where is he? Unfucking believable. This is the last time I work with that guy. I mean,
Usually she's
producers,
right
they
there,
come and
too.
go, but a good cameraman like you, Clancy, you stick with me.
Just push all the parts down to the basement. Just try to kick him all the way there and see if I can freaking make a ladder. You would think there's got to be more than just finding the lockpick that's over here. There's got to be more to it than that. Still the same. Yeah, I know, right? And like in a strange house that looks like this, I mean, who the hell would have enough freaking balls to just walk through aimlessly? I'll show you, Whiskers. There is one thing up here that we were speculating on earlier, and that is the headset, which is right here. It's not in the pseudo real life. It's only here in the VHS. So, and like if we're gonna try the phone out just so that we can hear the message from him, because there's hints in the phone messages that tells you to look to your memories, and you know things aren't always what they seem. And so the memories being the VHS tapes, it keeps on wanting you to come back to the VHS tapes, and that the truth lies in your memories. Oh yeah, I could try to. I mean, we could go ahead and do the phone and then just kind of freaking moonwalk my way through the level, but I mean, I just heard that it's just a glitch and nothing more. Alright, so he's still sitting here waiting for me.
What the fuck was that? Did you hear that?
Nothing in here that's really any different. We'll see if we can catch the ghost at the ladder, and then we'll try the phone.
Andre?
Just so we can
What the fuck is he?
do something different here. So obviously you can't interact with the piano. You can't interact with the fuse box. You can't pull that. A new patch coming out for this. Arc.
What the hell?
All right.
You're fucking kidding me. All right, new deal. We find Andre and we go. I mean, fuck this show.
That makes sense. I mean, with as much hype as this game is getting, I mean, you know, think about it. Say that there's nothing really more than what they were doing here, and then they just decided to put that patch and to put something, you know, something subtle to change it to where now it makes it a little bit more than what it was originally planned to. All right, Lewis, hey, you have a good one, bud. Thanks for joining in. I mean, the hype train on this is just freaking going full speed ahead. What we'll do is we'll stop the video. You don't really, Patrick? You don't think it is? It's just really weird that when you do the phone, you have to moonwalk in certain places, and I'll show you guys if you haven't already experienced it. Let's see what she says first. Yeah, I can get out the front. I've made it to the front door before by doing the moonwalk method. But once you get to that front door and get outside, he instantly grabs you. I mean, at least that's what happened to me. All right, so here we go.
I know who you are.
Who are you?
You have the power to choose, but the outcome of that choice may not be what you expect.
Alright, so here we go. And we're gonna moonwalk out. Alright, so the way to get through here is to keep moving like this. Now he can get you in 3 different spots here. He can get you down here too. So you just gotta get the wall. Now once you get down here, you're fine to the hallway. Okay, so you're good right here. Okay, so he can't get you in the hallway, but if you go back into the room over here to the right, he can get you. I've never tried to go in here doing it, but this is a safe zone. Now, to get through the kitchen, you kind of hug the wall all the way through. Just keep hugging the wall. And seeing... Alright, so we made it. See, now we're going to make it through the front door. So see, look, we made it all the way through without getting hit. And then as of right here, you're solid. So we made it through. There's only 3 spots that he could have grabbed us at. We made it through that, and then just once you come to this point, put the key in. So you can't use that item here. You know, I haven't tried the VHS pause menu icon. I mean, it's definitely something to try out. It's a regular key. Now, if I push on it, it's over. Let's see if we can get through the house again without getting tied up, which I don't think we're going to be able to make it through here. Should I try to go out backwards? Can certainly try it. See?
Welcome to the family, son.
Found the axe in the kitchen cabinet. So once you get the lockpick in the VHS mode that's in the kitchen, you can unlock the cabinet, and then of course it doesn't show anything. But then when you go back to real life, the axe is there. I don't think I've been able to see that in quite that that high a brightness, so hey Dana, how are you? The wrench, well, you get it's the bolt cutters. You get the bolt cutters from the dead cow. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is that the game automatically assumes you know when you turn the faucet, something opens up. All right, we'll try it out. The ghost, you mean? Ark? I can try to show you again where all the ghost spots are at. Put that in. So watch this. So if you go up here at the very beginning, mannequins turned away from you. Turn this side. Boom. Facing you. split second. And then when you put the stairs down... No, I know, right? He just kind of takes it. See a 7? We'll take a look. All right, so what we'll do is we'll get the box cutter. This is where the axe is, by the way, in case anybody that are just now tuning in. And I'll show you where to get the lockpick for it. Fucking teddy bear. Where the hell did that even fall from? Seriously. Oh. Yeah, let's check that out. Like right over here. Oh, before the stairs come down? Gotcha. Yeah, those where the 7 dolls are at. All right. If you get the fuse and then go to the 3rd floor before the doll's turn, get the 3rd call. Alright, so now we got the tape. Fuck that chair. Okay, so we'll look at the mirror, since Whiskers seem... So Whiskers, what do you see in the mirror? Yeah, I knew that. I've gotten 2 of them before. I know one of them's with the axe and one's without the axe, but I was never able to get that 3rd call. Stand to the right of the mirror. Okay. Is that the 7 you're talking about right there? Whiskers, is that what you're talking about right there? Is that 7? Yeah, right there. Yeah, I see it. Huh. What the hell is it? That's interesting. Just a freaking floating number 7 there. Right, yeah, you're right. Because, I mean, there's nothing, if you stand over here, there's no reflection at all, but then if you stand right here, that was a good find. And the thing is that if you look at it, it's shaking. See how it's kind of moving back and forth? Yeah, that's a good find right there. It's definitely something different. What we'll do is we'll go to the VHS video and see if we can see it in there as well. I know, Dana. I mean, I know that there's probably hundreds and hundreds of people that are doing the exact same thing right now that are just freaking combing over all of this crap.
Who? Where did you find this guy?
Give me a break, Pete.
Hey, I only work with professionals.
Yeah, I mean, because all of the hints make, you know, give you cues to either listen, like the headphones being in the past, or yeah, here in the VHS, and the phone call that you have with that woman that tells you that the answers lie in the memories of the past. And so it almost makes you believe that everything that you need to find is going to be in here.
No problem.
If anybody can freaking decipher the Morse code of that shaking, then by all means, post it. I mean, Ark, at least that would be something different. I'd welcome that.
Are we rolling? All right, let's go.
I guarantee that nobody has found that, then.
Get out of the way.
It's locked.
Yeah, I do keep an eye on him. All he does is just walk into the other room, you know, like he's got the biggest nuts of all.
Do you ever prep? What's the prep? Shitty house, spooky sounds. Ooh, is it haunted? Fuck me. I was an anchor, you know?
Weekend sub, Pete. Not anchor.
Yeah, Lloyd. What I usually, when I can, I've gotten to the point now where I've become so accustomed to dodging him that when I answer the phone, I can just moonwalk my way through the entire house without him ever touching me and make it back to the back door. And you know, all it does is just makes it harder for me to move around.
Clancy, get a shot of this. Let's make a great cutaway. So, Hillbilly Joe and his family go missing.
Not hillbillies, the Bakers. Jack and Marguerite Baker. And they were quiet, not backward. A lot of bad rumors about their son, Lucas. Bad seed, apparently.
See, now watch, and I'll watch him. Look at him. He's just like, he's like, that's all right. He's like, I have a huge ass dong. I'm gonna walk in here, and he's just gone.
Although, this would make a great backdrop. Andre, what do you think? Andre?
So in case anybody's wanting to know where the location of the ghost are, there's one right here. There's one at the very front of the porch. There's one that pops up right here. There's one that pops up right there.
Unfucking believable.
One right there.
Last time I worked with that guy. I mean, producers.
There's another one that pops up here, and then the one right by the ladder before you go down. All right, so let's take a look at that mirror here. Let's see if Whiskers is on to something. See nothing. How weird is that?
What the fuck was that? Did you hear that?
So,
Andre?
nothing in the mirror from that side. Nothing in the mirror from this side. So, it's really odd that it pops up.
Andre, where are you, man?
Could be. I mean, but you know, I mean, the only reflection would be maybe the daylight, but I mean, if the 7's pointing right there, where does that light come from? I mean, that light's not on in the daytime. Yeah. So for what, if any of you guys are not understanding what Slim's talking about, up here at the top, there's nothing up here that would like give you any inclination that there's anything different. However, right here, the headphones. So the headphones is the only thing up here that's new that you can't find in the pseudo real life. So it almost makes you feel it's like it's giving you a cue that you need to listen for the audio cues, because nothing else is different except for those. And then of course, you know, you can't even hit the stairs on that. True, could be, but when the lamp's reflection is on here, you see a little white spot like this, and then you'll see my spot on the right. When you come over here to the left, it's completely different. You know, it's coming from an angle as almost if it's being reflected from this corner, but there's nothing there. So good job on that, Whiskers. That was a really good find. I don't know where that light could be. Yeah, I heard that like you have to change the volume settings to 7, so let's try that. All right, we'll change it to we'll change it all to 7 there. No, I have not. There's a secret icon on the pause screen in the beginning of the tape.
What the hell? You gotta be fucking kidding me. Alright, new deal. We find Andre and we go. I mean, fuck this show.
We'll take a look at it. I didn't see a number. I mean, some people say that they see a number 7 or they see some sort of symbol on it. All right, Brittany, we'll see if we can do that. Hold the pause button. All right, we'll try it out. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and stop the video. Oh yeah, Andy, I have. And usually that sound comes from right here. I'll be sitting... You come right here and then you'll hear it growling around you, as if it's like growling down here. But this is the, see, like right here, there's the light from the lamp, and there's my light, and then there's this freaking 7 symbol, just right there. Like, what the hell is that? That's definitely something new. And I mean, where does that possibly come from? Yeah, that's just really weird. Alright, let's go get the axe. Alright, let's take a look here. Oh, you mean this right here? Yeah, memories. Memories hold the truth. So, I mean, it could be the memories of the VHS tape. It could be the memories from the photos. I still want to know what that 7 is from, though. Yeah, there's no way out of the house. And there's people that have glitched their way out of the house, and there's just nothing there. It's just like, it's like unrendered, you know, like useless crap, because they just didn't assume anybody would come out there, because no one was supposed to be able to make it out. Now, it's not the fact that you can make it out of the house, it's what is in those bottom rooms. Now, like I told some of the viewers that were on here earlier, I've opened, this door has glitched open. This door's glitched open before, and all it looks like is just an open space, like a back of a barn. There's nothing in there. So it makes you believe that there's really nothing there. But what about the downstairs door and the, you know, the basement? Let's try knocking these boxes down here. See if we can knock that box down in the basement. Yes, Whiskers, I'm on it, man. It won't. Okay. Oh, shit. No, it glitched. That's what we're trying to figure out, is what is up with the what's up with the finger. It won't let me push it. That's bullshit. It's right there. Ah, it's fucking disappeared. It's fucking stupid. It makes no sense. Alright. It won't even let me hit it. Fucking box has got evasion plus 10. Well, yeah, I mean, you can bust all the boxes open, and, you know, some of the mannequins, like these mannequins are freaking indestructible for some reason, but you can go upstairs and just fucking cream corn the one up here. You can just be like, hey, what's up? Fuck you, man. You just fucking annihilate it. Yet the other ones are fucking downstairs are just freaking tanks. Makes no sense. I can't answer the phone yet, because then I'm going to have to frickin' moonwalk Michael Jackson style throughout the entire house before the family man comes and freaking breaks my face. So this gives us a little bit of time to be able to look around without me having to freaking walk backwards everywhere. The middle mannequin breaks. I'd bet you $5 it does not break. Alright, I'm gonna freaking dual wield this sucker. See? Doesn't break. Alright. So open up these drawers. Ain't shit in them. What you... Alright, I will do that, Isaac. I mean, you can hit the meat over here. Okay, you guys want me to answer the... Well, let's do the tape first, and then I'll moonwalk my way throughout the house. No, it's like a... I don't think it's a scale. I think it's just like a thing to... It's like a meat hook just to hold it up. Well, alright, let's see if we can do it. Don't do it. I'm already there, man. Yeah, I know where the locations of them are, and we've seen about 3 of them when there's 6 of them. See, doesn't do anything. Even when I put this stuff in the hot slots, it doesn't do shit either. Even though I've heard that like something in the inventory similar to like PT, there's something secret in that, but I think it's just a bunch of bullshit. Oh, it does, Patrick. I love it. Well, Brisk. Freaking Brisk IC. We're trying to figure out what this finger does, and then now we're going off to some really far off theories right now. All right, so all right, it's got everything at 7. Headphones on. You know, God, I had to poop hours ago, and it just freaking...
Find this guy?
Give me a break.
It just went back up.
I only work
So
with
I think I'm safe for right now.
Speaking of which, make sure the sound is right this time. I don't want a repeat of Amarillo.
That was 2 fucking years ago.
I don't do ADR.
All right.
This new guy, I'm not feeling it. Again? Just don't be surprised.
I'm not feeling you either, man.
New
All right,
plan.
James.
We do a walkthrough of the inside first, then we shoot the intro.
Just like we always do. Just try to say the show's name this time, okay?
No problem.
Hold the...
Night on sewer gate.
So, like, there's like a tree right here that somebody said I could just, like, walk underneath.
Static.
Yeah, it's not letting me go. Yeah, I know. I've seen that where the ghost pops up like right over here. So I'm trying not to look, and
Are we
then
rolling?
bam.
Right,
Usually she chills right there.
Get out of the way.
It's locked.
Fucking Andres is busting down doors, walking through a house that doesn't even know what the hell's going on in.
Why are we in hell this time?
Russell, what?
What's the prep? Shitty house, spooky sounds. Ooh, is it haunted? Fuck me. I was an anchor, you know?
Weekend sub, Pete. Not anchor.
What's that?
You get the symbols, just try hitting pause as soon as the tape is in. Alright.
Story, Andre.
Abandoned farmhouse, missing family, foul play suspected. The usual.
Yeah, I know, right? It's set in 2017. So we're technically in the past. Alright, watch this shit. Bam.
How long did you say this place
Door
has been abandoned?
shuts.
3 years.
Clancy, get a shot
It's a
of
good
this.
question.
Let's make a great cutaway. So, Hillbilly Joe and his family go missing.
Not hillbillies, the Bakers. Jack and Marguerite Baker. And they were quiet, not backward.
All right.
A lot of bad rumors about their son, Lucas. Bad seed, apparently.
Ah, shit.
Same old
Oh,
shit.
I should have worn my good shoes. Oh,
See if we can get the
shit.
ghost.
Glad I had my shots.
Yeah, there's a lot of sevens.
This will make a great backdrop.
I'm gonna try to get a couple of these ghosts for you guys, but I mean, they seriously come up for like a second.
Andre! Clancy, you see where Andre went?
Freaking hashtag 1 second ghost.
Where is he? Unfucking believable. This is the last time I work with that guy.
Oh, there she was. You see her?
Go, but a good cameraman like you, Clancy,
She was.
you stick with me.
Looks like it's. Looks like no little hand or no big hand. It's like this. I'll try that, Patrick. See if I can pause it.
What the fuck was that? Did you hear that?
Yeah, you can go upstairs, James. Like I said before, there's really like no. There's really no significant difference up here.
Where the fuck is he?
Other than the headphones. That's the only thing that's different.
Andre, where are you, man?
All right. There's a ghost that usually pops up right there, but you can hardly ever see her. All right. Let's see if we can get the final ghost that pops up over here. Tricks. We're trying to figure out. Trying to figure out what the hell is up with his finger.
All right, new deal.
It's clearly.
Andre, and we go. I mean, fuck this show.
It's clearly used for something. I mean, it clearly was put up somebody's ass because that's about the only good it's being used for. See, there's a room right here. I mean, come on. Can't I just... I know, James, I want you so bad. Watch. I'm like, fuck you. Fuck you, Andre, and your big nuts. Oh, just freaking magically shoots me over to him. Well, Bryce, be my guest, man. If you know you know how to freaking get down there, dude. Quit holding out on everybody and tell me how to freaking do it. Because seriously, I'm like, I wish I could just jump down there. That'd be awesome. So there's backdoor key. Yeah, I know that reflection, and that's definitely something I've never seen. I wish there was a way to zoom in on this too, to where you could actually see if this is like, you know, serrated like a key is, or if it's just like something that you would screw into something. Yes, you can. I got the fuse and the key. Yeah, Tristan, look at this. Look at this finger, man. This thing has clearly been used for some raunchy acts. I mean, that could really go either way. I think it's absolutely filthy. Oh, shit. Come here, motherfucker. Well... Ark, you can't get into the basement. That's what we're trying to figure out. You can get into the basement when you're in freaking VHS La La Land, but you can't get in there like right now. That's what I'm trying to figure out. And to see what this finger's actually used for. And I want to know why this 7 is just chilling in this mirror that Whiskers found earlier. What is that? Why does it dance like it's behind me? It's like freaking trolling my ass. Has anybody ever seen that in any of the playthroughs yet? A freaking 7 just dancing around? And it's clearly not the lamplight, and it's not my light, because there's 2 separate, distinguishable light sources right there. But then you got this motherfucker. Anyways, maybe I'm overthinking that. I don't know. That's just something I haven't seen. Holy shit. It's got some canned meat here. It probably really is a big fuck you from the developers. Being like, what is that? Let's speculate on it. What could it possibly be? Yeah, I mean, fuck that sink. Fuck that mannequins that are made out of fucking titanium. Yet the other ones are freaking just straight bitch slap. You know, Raphael, a lot of people has been saying that it could be it could be Morse code. They said that the light on the phone could be Morse code. We can take a look at the clock, see if it's still at the same. Yeah, I know, James. That's what we're trying to figure out. Yeah, see, look, the clock's the same. But what can you use the finger on? Because here's the deal. With everything that interacts, it has to have an X with it. I haven't seen anything that you could actually interact with by just, like, using the item itself, and then it just magically works. Like, man, I knew that was coming, and I swear to God, I'm gonna shit myself. Well, I mean, is any Morse code experts in here? We got any nom-vets in here that can freaking can decipher this? Freaking 7. The finger was definitely used for some asses. Alright. Freaking hashtag ass finger. Dummy's gone wild. Alright, so what we're going to do is... So the word on the street is, the internet street, that this is Morse code. Apparently that is made out of freaking titanium as well. Alright, so we're gonna check the phone out, and then we're going to moonwalk our way out of here. I'm gonna see if I can make it to the basement. Or to the area where there's the hole. Alright, so mannequin fucking destroyed. Just got absolutely fucking annihilated. Dude, it's just a hoss. with like certain objects.
I know who you are.
Who are you?
Memories hold the truth. Don't let appearances mislead you.
There we go. Memories hold the truth. Thanks, Isaac. I appreciate it, man. All right, here we go. We're going to Michael Jackson this shit out. All right, here we go. He's fucking way too scared. Way too scared for me fucking bashing in those fucking mannequins. What painting section? Alright, just gotta back out of here. Come on. Just backing out. Alright, once I get down the stairs, I'm good. Alright. Alright, I'm solid right here. I'm good for right now. He can't come up behind me. Yeah, I have moonwalked out of the house, and then I moonwalked my face right into his fist when I did that. Like, I just did this, and then turned around, and then he freaking punched my head off. For some reason, I can't fucking hit him in the face with an axe. And I'm freaking dual welding that shit, too. Yeah, he just turns and then he just grabs you and he's just like, welcome to the fucking family, asshole. I'm like, thanks. Alright, so here's where he can grab you. He can grab you over there right where the hole is. I've never made it past that. So I'm gonna fucking attempt to just fucking wall fuck this shit here. Or make it to the tape. It's not letting me... Okay, there we go. Alright. Alright, let's see if we can freaking... Oh, shit. Alright, so... Let's stop the video real quick. I gotta be careful. Because now I'm fucking got my back turned. I mean... It's... The thing is that you can't interact with a box. Oh, God. Okay, so he can't come up behind me. And I'm gonna fucking moonwalk my ass through here. Why isn't it doing it? Why can't I... Ugh. Moonwalking. Moonwalking. I'm moonwalking back. Yeah, it really does. Alright, I've never made it. I've never moonwalked all the way back here. This is definitely a personal accomplishment for me. So there's... I don't think that he can freaking grab you in here, but... Yeah, there's everything in this freaking game is with sevens. I mean, like the dolls in the storage room with sevens. Freaking... I mean, I hear shit. Oh yeah, dude. I straight up made Michael Jackson look bad the way I moonwalked through this fucking house. Alright, see if I can get through it again. If you sprint to the guy after the key... I've tried it. And I freaking sprinted to him with my axe swinging and shit. And you can't reach him in time. I mean, I full-on sprinted with some of my earlier viewers to try to fucking whack this dude right in his face. Alright. It's a fucking 7. God, Whiskers. Why have you done this to me? What is that? What is that damn 7? Anyways. So, for anybody that's just tuning in here, I've already grabbed the phone, so I'm completely fucking exposed. Hit the wall by the stairs. This. Alright. Fucking freaking tearing this bitch down. I'm just waiting to get welcome to the family here. Freaking titanium cans. Shit is just indestructible. Yeah, I don't even like. There's really like no difference from just, you know, dual welding this fucking thing. It's called Moonwalking, Cod Ed. You just gotta just get your freaking moonwalk game on. It's just not. So you gotta keep your back to the wall so you can't freaking straight up jump your ass. Yeah, you won't get killed. Sometimes he can grab you if you fuck up, but. And Martha, I swear to God, like I've looked. Jesus. Alright, I think I'm safe right now. Yeah, I'm good. Ah. You thought I was gonna get welcome to the family, right? Yeah? Right there? Not a fucking chance. Came here to hit some meat. Fucking hitting some meat, dog. Yeah, it's a glitch. I mean, he's definitely supposed to be welcoming me to the family sooner than this, but go back to the phone room and hit the. Well, I got to moonwalk my way all the way up there, man. This is like freaking hard mode. I mean, I can try it. Oh fuck. Oh, he's gonna welcome me to the family. My back. Oh, God. Yeah, they really were. They're just bullshitting. What's going on, Muhammad Ali? Alright, I gotta make it through here. Bam. Just moonwalking. Just. Alright. Gotta moonwalk past all this shit. Just knocking shit over. Fuck those boxes. Fuck them. Fuck your boxes, man. Oh, man. Did I just fucking moonwalk my way back to the room? Sometimes I've like just went around the corner and this door's been opened, but there's nothing in there. All right. How's he gonna welcome me to the family? So the painting, or are you talking about right here? Is this the painting? Because I probably only got one shot at this before he freaking he blasts me. So CBT Gaming, what was he saying? I mean, we'll take a look at the picture, but they're watching us from the helicopter. He's got to be pissed. I mean, he was supposed to freaking punch me in the head 20 minutes ago. See you later, Scott. Glad you had fun, man. Hopefully we'll start this up tomorrow. Yeah, I know. 2017. Seriously? Indestructible. Yeah, there's been people saying that there's a hidden door in here somewhere, but, you know, the family man just appears whenever the fuck he feels like it, you know? He's just like, hey, what's up? Alright, just moonwalking out of here. Let's see if I can moonwalk out. Press my luck here. Check the painting first and then check the phone. Man, section, you're really I'm really pressing my luck. Circle and a rectangle. I just don't see how the circle and rectangle would serve any purpose whatsoever to anything. No, you can't unplug the phone. You can't get to the wire. I'm really surprised. This is the farthest I've ever made it moonwalk without getting freaking slammed. Just still moonwalking. Hit the painting upstairs? I did. Like 3 times. Just still moonwalking. See white behind the boards. But I can't believe I'm getting through this without getting freaking hit up. But really, what we need to figure out is what the hell that we do with the goddamn dummy finger. What does it do? Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, I'm safe in here from the family man. And supposedly there's an ending that we're not finding right now, but we'll check the VHS one more time. Yeah, I mean, there's some sort of significance with this. And there's nothing with the mannequins because they don't have any hands. No, Patrick. As long as I'm keeping my freaking back to the wall and my game tied, he can't touch me, man. I'm just freaking way too cool for school for him, I guess, right now. Thanks, Whiskers. You have a good one, man. Well, yeah, COD. If you go to that hole, there's no ladder to go down to. There's no way to go down there. So like I've been that way probably 20 times, and there's just no way to get down there. I've even tried to take boxes from downstairs and try to kick them around the rooms, and then as soon as you kick them into the room that has the VHS, it just disappears.
I don't do ADR.
I mean, I guess I could try, but I mean, I don't know if that's going to really solve any mystery, just shoving a freaking mannequin finger inside the VHS.
New plan. We do a walkthrough of the inside first.
Well, John, just to catch you up to speed, I've already answered the phone, and I'm moonwalking through the entire house to keep the family man from freaking punching my head off.
Fucking shit. Happy?
Ecstatic.
All right. We'll look around outside. Yeah, you can walk freely. Just push this shit. Bam. Yeah, James, yeah, I've seen the girl. There's you can find her. There's 6 appearances.
Are we rolling? All right, let's go.
Yeah, that dummy finger's going somewhere. I mean, it looks like it's been into some unfavorable places already, so I think some other players have probably tried to freaking use it for some unsanitary purposes and just gave up. So, but we're going to try to find the legitimate reason as to why it should be used.
What's the prep? Shitty house,
Yeah, okay, so the location of the ghost, one will pop up right there. There's one that will pop up.
Fuck me. I was an anchor, you know?
Yeah, I have, Alan. It just creates little freaking, hit marks on it.
What's the story, Andre?
Go to the branch by the bench. Yeah, the fingers are disgusting. There's 7 of them? I thought there was only 6. Just pushing that shit. Alright, CBT, yeah, I'd like to hear that. Yeah, I know. There's no car outside, and there's no freaking path to how they got here. Like, you can go way back here. You're just like, where in the hell did they possibly come from? I mean, it's just a freaking... a mud wall. Yeah, I knew there were 7 boxes. There's a lot of significance to 7 here. They're trying to be cute with the freaking numbers. I don't know, Dylan. I mean, there's people that are wasting more of their life than I am right now trying to figure out the ending of this game, and
How long do you say this place has been abandoned?
3 years.
Clancy, get a shot of this. Let's make a great cutaway. So,
I don't see how people have spent
Hillbilly
like
Joe and
7
his
hours a
family
day
go
every
missing.
day
Hillbillies, the
playing
Bakers,
this, trying to figure it
Jack and
out.
Marguerite
Like,
Bacon.
I want to know what they're doing to
They
be
were
able to
quiet,
freaking
not back.
afford to,
lot of bad
you know,
rumors
pay
about
your
their
rent
son,
and
Lucas.
buy food
Bad scene
to
here.
do that for a week straight. It's like they took a vacation.
Shit. I know I should have worn my good shoes.
Damn right, Crave. Damn right.
Shit.
I'm a doer, man.
Glad I had my shots. Although, this would make a great backdrop.
You know, Ben, I tried to, like, I thought maybe that since it was made out of cellulose that you could melt it down in the stove or, you know, use it in the microwave. But like I said earlier, you know, there's a freaking crow, perfectly good crow in there that somebody was getting ready to eat. So I guess that's not enough room for my dummy finger to be melted.
Where is he? Unfucking believable. This is the last time I work with that guy. I mean, producers, they come and go, but a good
Oh,
cameraman like
you see the chick?
Clancy-
You see her? Oh, she was right there. Come on, I know at least one of you guys seen her. Yeah, Brent, I feel the same way. I mean, honestly. You seen her, Raphael? Yeah, she just popped up. She'll pop up right here, too. Just freaking all, the Grudge style. Just freaking head just bobbing out of the freaking top of that roof. Alright, CBT, I've seen that. I got your message. I'll take a look at it here in a second. Oh, Capcom's really, they're pulling their pants down and letting everybody see it. Since they're gonna give the secret away. See, now that gives me, that pisses me off. That makes me want to find it before them. So I can go tell them to fuck themselves that I found it. Oh, by the way, if you were looking for the hatchet, just come right here and get the lockpick. And then use it here. Yeah, she'll pop up right there. I guess she pops up 7 times. I thought she pops up only 6 times, but I mean, who knows with this game? There's probably another dummy finger around here that I'm not fucking knowing about.
What the hell? You gotta be fucking kidding me. Alright, new deal. We find Andre and we go.
Yeah, I know there's like 2 or 3 YouTubers on right now that are just like powering through this, trying to figure this out before they give up the secret. But you know, that's just way too much work, man. Oh, did you see her again? Did you see her right behind the guy? She was right there.
You first. Need a nice hero shot of me coming down the ladder.
Holy shit.
So, you first.
I don't know, but she popped up right here. That's the one that I always have a lot of trouble getting. That one and the one on the outside. Yeah, that's really cool. I wish I could find all of them in this playthrough. I don't know if there's any... Again, people say that, you know, you got to find all of them to be able to truly get all the hints, but, I mean, I think it's all bullshit. Well, Xavier, you can't, like, it doesn't give you the ability to drop anything. Like, you can't drop any of the items, which I've tried. Yeah, I've gotten the ghost behind the microwave. Like, you got to do, like, a fucking weird 360, like, maneuver. Like, you're just chilling here, and you're like, whoa, what's going on, man? And then she just pops up. Yeah, God, I am the ghost, man. I work for Capcom. I'm just trolling you guys. Yeah, you can really do whatever the hell you want in VHS mode. Family Guy ain't here. So, but it still doesn't answer the question on
What is it?
where the finger goes and where that door leads over there. Yeah, me too. What I'm really surprised is how mannequins can take... Some mannequins are just made out of titanium and they can't be destroyed. Yet the other ones, man, I can freaking just Hulk smash them. I can't moonwalk past this guy. I'm gonna moonwalk past him, and it's just like, whoop, whoop. No, there is no Flint. I mean, there's a Flint, Michigan, and this looks like a house that would be located there, if that's what you're asking, Isaac. Alright, so anyway, so now I'm back in real life, and Family Man's still on the prowl, so now I have to, you know, I got comfortable. Yeah, take a look at his finger. I mean, that thing has just seems... That thing's been putting in some work and many orifices. Yeah, I know, right? Hold on, I gotta moonwalk out of here. Hold on. Okay, I'm good. Ugh. All right, so I'm safe in the hallway. Gotta go to the kitchen. And remember, I gotta moonwalk my way through the kitchen. Yeah, James, it really has. That finger's seen more shit than you and I have. Literally seen more shit. All right, Peace. Which hand on the mannequin do you want me to put it on? The one that doesn't exist? Because they don't have arms. Oh, shit. I have been. Tricks, I have been. Tricks is for kids, by the way. Moonwalking. Just moonwalking. Oh, I'm good. Yeah. The only place this finger is leading is your butt. I mean, which end of the finger is up to you, really. Get welcome to the family. So, like, if you try to moonwalk out of the door, I have tried to attack the guy with the axe, and it doesn't It doesn't do anything. Like you can catch him walking down the hall, and if you sprint all the way through that room and catch up with him, he just disappears. Yeah, you will get. I mean, it just depends where you'll get met with the family. Usually this hallway's fairly safe. I've heard of people getting smashed here, but listen to this, man. Listen to the sound of that. Damn, that is just oddly satisfying for some reason. But if I walk out this door, it's game over. So it makes me want to moonwalk through the house more. Maybe I should go upstairs and see if I can, if that door is open. Yeah, no problem, Dylan. Hey, glad you could join in, buddy. Wait, what? John, what? 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 Yeah, you can't. I don't know how you can burn the finger. I mean, I guess I could try to moonwalk over here. Well, CBT, they said that this trailer really doesn't have anything to do with the actual game. It's just kind of getting you in the feel of the first person perspective. Because a lot of people, you know, of course, they're used to the over the shoulder type shit from, you know, Resident Evil 4 through 7, and people are getting kind of sick of it and saying, hey, go back to your survival horror roots. And now that they're doing that, they're like, oh shit, you're fucking everything up, you know, and people are crying about it. So now that this has gotten so much popularity, they're you know, they're really banking on this trailer to kind of give the vibes and the hype that what PT did. No, you can't. I've tried using the stove before in the video and in real life, and nothing happens. Yeah, you're right, Crave. They do. I mean, it doesn't matter. You can't satisfy anybody anymore. I mean, I would think that I could like put the finger in the microwave, but like I'm scared to even like turn sideways because he's gonna be right behind me. Oh yeah, James, you know Capcom is just rubbing their hands together being like, holy shit, we thought the remake of Resident Evil 2 is going to do good. This thing's going to make us a ton of money. And then once we make Resident Evil 2 Remake HD edition, and then they'll re-release it 400 times and just make $1 billion. Okay. I think I'm good for right now. Yeah, he can't get you in here. I mean, we've literally tried everything, and I mean, I just don't know of any other area we could go to that we could use the finger somewhere. I've never seen this door glitched open. I've heard people say that. What? What? All right, I'll pull it up. Put the finger back. All right, peace. What are you talking about? Yeah, I know, Asylum. I was butthurt about that too. All right, we'll go back upstairs. Yeah, the thing is with Resident Evil games though is that everything that you pick up can be used. There's never really any useless items, which I thought it's very odd that they would put something like that in there that's, you know, arbitrary. All right, haven't gotten welcome to the family yet. Oh, did they really? Well, that makes sense. I mean, it's definitely like a spiritual successor for sure. Sorry, Bon. I'm having to walk backwards because I already answered the phone, and so the family man is like, if as soon as I make a circle, he's gonna fucking grab me. See, I've already gotten the phone. All right, so here we go. We're gonna spin around. Oh wow, he didn't grab me. Just fucking gave up. Yeah, they really did. I mean, so much hype for nothing, and then they decided to make a Silent Hill pachinko machine. Well, there's 3 mannequins up here. There's 1 at the top, so that's 4. There's 1 over here to the side. There's 5. I've counted 5. Yeah, I don't know what happened with that CBT. I don't know what their explanation was as to why they canceled that. This dude's gonna welcome me into the family anytime. I think I've just thwarted him enough times that he just gave up. He's just waiting for me to leave the fucking house. Alright, let's try to moonwalk out here. Oh. I guess it'd help if I put the freaking key in it.
Welcome to the family, son.
Still.
Yeah, I've examined the finger. I mean, it's serrated on the tip, so it could be a key, but there's nowhere to use it at.
Come on.
Well, yeah, I have, Adam. I mean, it's just, I mean, there's really no difference. I mean, it just looks like it's been stuck up somebody's ass, and the other side could be like a part where you just screw it into a mannequin's hand, or it could be a key. Well, we've already gotten the second phone call. I guess there's a third one too. So you can go up there and rush real quick. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try to get the third phone call, and this is a timed one. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I like how the mannequins change up here though. So they'll be just chilling right here, and they're like, "Oh, I'm not in on your guys' secret. Oh, what's going on, guys? What's going on? Oh man, I just farted. Oh shit, sorry, it wasn't me. I swear it wasn't me, man." And there's the other mannequin. Holy shit. And you could just be like, "What's up, bro?" Yeah, Brent, we looked at their hand. I mean, we took a look at that picture for like a solid 5 minutes to see whether or not. But, I mean, if he had a prosthetic hand, how is he able to ball up his fist to punch my head off? And, with you know, if you say, hey, well, it was the other hand, well, how is he able to grab me so that he can freaking punch me in the face?
I know who you are.
Who are you?
You will have to say goodbye eventually. But will you be ready?
That was the third one. Alright, so let's look at the photo. They're watching me from the helicopter. Just moonwalk my ass out of here. I don't know, Peace. I don't know if there's any significance for not taking it. I don't know. I mean, I can go through this one trying to moonwalk my way through it and not grab it.
Welcome to the family.
Oh, shit. On the back of the photo, it just says, are they watching me from the helicopter? I mean, they have to be Raven. I mean, there's no other explanation. I mean, we've been working on this for almost 3 hours, and we've searched everything. But they said they're supposed to release some information tomorrow, so we'll see what's going on. Yeah, a la carte. Earlier I've walked through the whole house probably 3 times, hugging the wall. I just kind of wanted to go through that speed run. So, all right, guys. Well, unfortunately, this doesn't pay my bills, so I'm gonna go ahead and head off for the night. Glad that you guys tuned in this evening to watch me play this, and hope to hear from you guys soon. Take care. John, I might try that here tomorrow. It might be something to look into. If something, comes up tomorrow when Capcom releases more information and they say that was one of the things, I'm going to be kicking myself in the ass for it, so. It's not a glitch, Patrick? Well, I heard it was. Maybe it's not. Who knows? I mean, it's all speculation now. All right, guys. Well, hey, you guys have a good night, and you take care.